Fit10 Nation, it is day 61 of the challenge. We are officially in the single digits, 4 days away from the challenge ending, which is kind of crazy, right? It's actually always depressing to me when the challenge ends, and especially with this whole Corona thing, but because I always feel like you kind of get used to the group, and you build a relationship with everybody, and so it's kind of like, not that it actually ends, but let's face it, some of you aren't going to be coming back to the challenge again, so it is kind of I will admit it's sad. Can't find the charger for this thing, so I have to go buy a new one or something. All right, I'm gonna get some questions here. I don't know if I responded or if I talked about these two things yet, but I have a question about it, so I'm assuming I didn't. And I do keep notes, by the way. I just didn't bother looking through the notes. But in any event, someone is asking me. So, dairy, yay or nay? Well, I think you should know my answer to this. I'm totally fine with dairy. If you're fine with dairy, that is, if you don't have any allergic reaction to it, or you're not lactose intolerant. Well, you can still take a lactase enzyme, and that, if you're lactose intolerant, that should be okay. But some people have an allergy, or it doesn't agree with them, and it's not even lactose based. So, but dairy products have a lot of nutrition in them. Typically a lot of calcium, fats, good, things that are really good for you. Eggs have lecithin, other minerals like zinc and selenium. So dairy, and of course, usually dairy is high in protein. So I really think dairy is a great food. But of course, if you don't agree with it, then yeah, I definitely don't recommend it, obviously. So have at her. If you like dairy and you're okay with it and you're making it fit into your macros, I have no issue with it. If you have an issue with it beyond what I mentioned, I'd like to know what that is. All right, now same thing. Coffee, yay or nay? I don't have an issue with coffee. Up until this year, actually, I started to think about it, but coffee does have a lot of health benefits. It's very high in polyphenols and antioxidants, and having a little bit of caffeine is certainly not going to, be harmful to you or your adrenal system. Having a cup or a cup and a half per day, I think, is totally fine. But obviously, having this excessively can be, you don't want to be overstimulating your adrenal system. But the reason why I'm actually having second thoughts on some plants, and coffee is one of them, coffee bean, is just, we're starting to hear a lot more about, I know I've talked about this a few times already, but people having certain, issues with plant-based material, autoimmune disorders in particular. And coffee can be one of these, culprits. So again, if you're okay with coffee, but sometimes we don't know, right? Sometimes we don't know if something doesn't agree with us without really being tested for it. So coffee could fall into this. So I still drink it. I'm going to encourage you to eat vegetables and all that kind of stuff. But it's just interesting how we are so different, and it doesn't matter what natural foods we're talking about. Sometimes we're not made to eat them. A certain segment of the population. It's very interesting, and I think we'll learn a lot more about this in the next decade. All right, message of the day. How many do we have time? Okay, good, short video. Message of the day. Well, I haven't finished it. Message of the day. Proximity is power to you. Okay, proximity is power. Why is it power? Because why is proximity? When I say proximity, I mean like, you know, having contact with me is really, really important for keeping you accountable. This is one reason we have the classes. Now, obviously, I understand, and believe me, I'm feeling the pressure of canceling all the classes because, you know, people are saying that it's irresponsible to be holding anything where there's any kind of social gathering. And so, you know, from what I know of this disease, yeah, that seems to be, from everything I know, it seems to be the case. But yeah, I mean, I won't lie, it's also my business too, right? So it's and I have employees and bills and everything. So yeah, it's a really, really tough one for sure. So this is why I'm still keeping, like, a lot of people aren't coming to the gym right now. I'm going off a tangent here, but I thought maybe I'll just talk about this right now. A lot of people aren't coming to the gym right now. In fact, most people aren't coming to the gym. So the gym is virtually empty. The Fit in 10 classes right now are still in that 5 to 10 person range, which those are our biggest classes right now. Our other classes are like either 0 to like max like 4 people. So, you know, if you are concerned about being in an environment with, you know, more than, you know, 5 people or whatever, 6 people, then come to one of our other classes because they're virtually dead. Now, I don't know how much longer by law I'll be able to run the gym because, again, I just heard that British Columbia has issued a state of emergency, so I'm assuming only, you know, places of necessity are going to be open for business. So, and unfortunately, the gyms don't fall under that. So, but I don't know. I haven't heard yet exactly. So, but coming back to proximity is power, you guys. I want you to give me your feedback. I want you to make sure you do those workouts and think of me, okay? Because that accountability is so important, especially these last 9 days. We are putting workouts on our YouTube page every single day. We just filmed the next one today. It's going to go up. We film one every day. Martina's also talking about doing a, I think we're going to go ahead with this. We're going to do a 12 p.m. outside class, weather permitted, out in the field, everybody spread out. You know, we'll have weights and everything, and we'll do a class outside. So we're going to be running that at 12, and of course we could take a lot of people at that time because, you know, we are outside. So I can't really see any issue with that. Okay. We are continuing to clean the gym multiple times a day. We are bleaching the gym, and so we're trying to do our due diligence here. So, all right, send me your feedback. Proximity's power. Send me your feedback. Come to these classes. Watch the videos for the classes because, again, that's still some proximity to us. That's going to get you in the train of thought to stick with the challenge and keep going. Okay, and you know, of course, send me your feedback. Send me questions that you have in Slack. And of course, watch these videos, which is kind of pointless me saying because if you're not watching them, you're not seeing me saying this. So that is it. 4-minute video turned into a 9-minute video. Good job, Mark. All right, you guys. Day 61, 9 days to go. I will talk to you all very soon. Positive energy, positive vibes. As hard as it is during this time. Give some gratitude and for the love of God, believe in yourself. And I did not say it. You got to submit and commit still. You got to submit, commit yourself, submit and commit, especially to that closeness to us in whatever way we can make that happen, right? Slack, feedback form, these videos, the workout videos, coming to the 12 p.m. classes outside. Okay? Guys, we'll talk to you very soon. I'll see ya.